Hi guys, welcome to your reading. Is this your spiritual message with me, Sonya from True Soul Intuition? This is a general reading and timeless reading, so you'll get it when you need it. And take what resonates and let go of what doesn't. Everything else is in the description box below, so feel free to pause and have a look. And also if you'd like to contact me about a personal reading or see me on other different platforms, social media platforms, feel free to check in the description box below. So, is this your spiritual message? I've been doing these so that we can get different messages based on who we are in the moment, and hopefully this resonates with you when you see it. So I'm just going to get straight into it, guys. So get your current energy and the energy of what's coming towards you, and any spiritual advice available from Spirit for you. We have the lovely Sacred Rebel Oracle deck here to get your current energy and what's coming towards you. Ooh. We have After the Storm. There we go. Trust yourself. And Free to Love, free from judgment, free to love. Here we go. So it's interesting with After the Storm. After the storm comes the rainbow and the sunshine, and the clouds clear away. There's a lot of clarity that's been coming towards you after an emotional period or a heavy dark period that has really thrown you around. And Spirit is saying right now, this is a time to trust yourself deeply. Connect with the things and people and beings around you that allow you to be free. Because this is when we are doing a lot of inner child work, looking at our pain and our trauma, and choosing to, embrace love as the main vibration instead of feeling like you're disconnected, isolated, or alone. This is raising the vibration up quite high, and the energy is quite subtle as well. It's not as powerful as some of the other readings I've done, but it's almost like, you know what, you've been through so much, we're not going to really pick on you right now. We're just going to give you a little bit of love and attention, and allow you to know that when you do the work, when you connect in with us, we will show you what the rewards are for doing this. And I feel like you're going through a time of just like the lull, the sweet waves, the sweet water, the sweet wind, everything's just smoothing out after a very rough period of push me, pull you. That's what I just feel, this like tug of war. In a tug of war could have been a lot of conflict, could have been a lot of situations where you were being asked to choose me or this other person, which is interesting because I feel like this could have been a heart situation to deal with someone that you might have been in a love connection with or a business connection with. It could be different things with different people, but you have to trust yourself in this situation and know that you're supported. Because if you know you're supported and you know that anything you do is supported, would you stop just because you've hit a speed bump? Would you stop? If you knew you were supported, would you keep going or would you stop? And I would say, if you knew you were supported, you would keep going. And the thing is, over here, there's a lot of love that is around you. And when you come out of the space of, the storm, then the sun comes in and dries up all the rain. Because I just heard Incy Wincy Spider. So it's sort of like it's been a complicated situation. And part of you feels like you manifested this because you may have chosen this person. I feel like this is definitely about someone that's come out of a relationship that was quite tumultuous. And you're just breathing for the first time. You're just like, it's peaceful, it's quiet. There's this type of energy that you're not going to be disturbed, or your energy won't be so chaotic, because I feel like who you might have been around has been quite chaotic. And it's like, I just feel so relaxed now. I feel so calm. I don't have to stress, or I don't have anxiety. I just want to be right now. Just being in yourself and being within your environment and connecting there. Because I feel like with you, you're definitely a person that loves animals, that loves nature, that likes to get outside, because it's showing me a sense of growth. This is a time of growth, and you may be quite drawn to being outside or open spaces, because it feels like you've been stuck inside for a while and you're just about ready to get out and about and do the things that you need to do and embrace what's coming towards you lovingly and gently, like you would hold a baby. But that baby being you, you know, you're learning to be softer with yourself, you're learning to be tender and kind. And you may have been in a space where you really needed that from someone else. You really needed them to be tender and kind to you, and found that they were very much not like that at all, and that you had to learn to love yourself and be kind and tender to you, and that makes it enough for you. You know, it's sort of hard to come into the knowing that sometimes, just sometimes, the biggest love connection that you can have in your life is with you. Definitely. Because now you're starting to trust in your instincts. This is someone has very good instincts, and that is very intuitive as well. When we connect in with our animal spirits, it's where we're starting to understand the energy around us. We're starting to really appreciate those fine little signs and signals that the universe is always sending us, that we may not have noticed during the tumultuous or stormy time of our life. And it's in the peace and the serenity of being that you connect more with your intuitive space, especially if you're going through a spiritual awakening. The stillness provides clarity and purpose, because I feel like after, you know, like it's weird, I just got this, you may have been drawn to being a counselor or someone that deals with PTSD for people, you know, people that need help, that have come out of a traumatic space, and because you've actually gone through a space of healing and understanding that this type of energy it's a very tender energy, and you can't just be, I just heard balls to the walls, okay? You can't go hard out into someone's face and treat them like they're in the military, you know, to heal. You know, it's not like boot camp. It's more like it's not even like a spa. It's real, it's raw, but it's also loving, tender, and supportive. This is the kind of energy that you want to bring in to people that need healing as well. You're someone that's been through a tragedy or been through a traumatic time and brought yourself back together, but in a better way, in a way where you exude the love vibration, and that is a healing vibration. So you may be a healer wanting to do counseling or to do some type of service to people that need that extra tender loving care. And I really, really love that energy for you. It's so nice and gentle, you know. And the thing is, to capture people's attention, you don't always have to be so loud and proud. You don't always have to be so rah, you know, roaring your demands and expectations and boundaries. Sometimes you can simply just place the boundary. Sometimes you can simply just let it be there, and you know that it's there and it's gentle. You know, that's how it feels. It feels. You're a very gentle soul. This is someone that's very mindful of other people and very kind to them too, because it feels like even though the world could have turned you bitter and made you hard, you came out of this still tender and soft, and that my friend is a skill, because not everybody has that. Not everybody has that skill to just come out still soft and tender after such a hard and rough period of their life. So, you know, be proud of yourself. Be very proud of this energy and acknowledgement from Spirit. So what's coming towards you is so much. There's a lot of people that need your love and tenderness, and they want to come in. You'd be surprised when you start really showing yourself, your real self to the world, how many people will come in to support your changes, the changes that you're making, or support you in the things that you're trying to achieve in your life. And here we have security and focus. Yeah. Okay, I really like that. And it's funny, because I would have said to come out of a dark period in my life, I would have had to have climbed mountains of self-doubt and mountains of self-criticism. So I feel like you focused forward. You became very secure in your movement forward, and it's sort of like a strong fortitude. If you're not spiritual, I want to say spiritual fortitude, but if you're not like fully spiritual, you just enjoy tarot card readings or oracle card readings, the strength and your wholeness of who you are, has been allowing you to do the things you need to do to climb the mountains and stay focused to the goal, to the primary objective that started you on this path in the first place. And moving forward, knowing that in the times when you were like in the times when there was lack, you were still safe and secure, and knowing that you could still be you and still get through these times. It's like you've learned how to navigate through negative energies so much better because you are more secure of yourself. And you have to understand that spirit is backing you, that spirit is supporting your movements forward, because you have a very special gift, and that is to just give love. Some people will never know what real love is until they meet you. And then in loving them and being love vibration for them, the love vibration for them, they will then learn how to love and be the love vibration for themselves. And here with security, you know, even in times when things aren't working out right, you can still be successful, and you can be secure in that energy, in that knowing, in that skill and navigation through negative energy. And here with focus, even when it gets rough, you can still climb those mountains of self-doubt and self-criticism to get to the places you need to go. It's almost like your instincts are on point. You are doing everything right, even though at times it may feel like everything's not right, that things are going wrong around you. But that's around you. Like, there's a lot of external forces going on around us at this time that may make us feel like, oh, I'm making the wrong decision because everything in the earth says not to do this. And I'm not talking about anything other than your spiritual space. But it's like the energy is like, oh, a little bit heavy, a little bit hard. But know that you have the spiritual fortitude to move through these energies easier, because you've actually become very secure in knowing who you are and staying gentle and soft to create the love vibration. Because when we become hardened, we lock our heart down and it's not open to be that in that love space. And that means when it's closed up, when we lock our heart away, spirit can't come in as much. They can't give us what we need in life when we're shut up shop, you know, when we've closed the doors and locked the doors. We have to be open. And that can be a vulnerability that some of us aren't comfortable with. But when we choose to be in that love space, that means we are opening our heart chakras, our love energy, to anyone that needs it. And that's an important thing right now, because this world is becoming very unbalanced, and the only way to heal people is by being the love that they need in their life and just being there. You don't have to do anything other than bringing your presence into a room and exuding that vibration and allowing them to come up and match yours. Is it really, really, really powerful? And I love that for you. So I'm going to get some guidance from Spirit. Maybe a bit of a fright. Yeah, we love that. Yeah, I just... Let's have a look. And this one, yeah. All upright, which is actually really gorgeous. Queen of Wands, you are attracting everything that you need. You are magnetic because Ace of Cups, your heart is open. You are going into a really strong cycle of love, and with the Fool card, new beginnings, packing light, choosing to surrender to it because you know exactly what you need to do. Oh my gosh, this is so powerful. You bring in the light. You're a light bringer. You're someone that helps people see and find their own light because you love. Unconditional. Your base vibration is love, and that's a high vibration, you know. And even if you're not feeling like this is you, you're actually moving. If you're reading here in this reading and vibrating with this means that you are actually on this path. And even though it may not be happening now, doors are opening, things are beginning for you, a new cycle in love, a new cycle of being open, a new cycle of tapping into unconditional universal love. And that's big. That's big. That's a lot. And you surrender to it because you know it's the right thing to do. You know, it's sort of like here you are, you're just so giving. So very giving. And I just love it. You know, it's sort of like, you know what, here with the Queen of Wands, she knows what she wants. And you may be a man, but it doesn't matter. This is just the energy. The feminine energy is the more receptive, the more open energy to it. So when we get the Queen of Wands, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. It just means that you are attracting everything that you need, and you're using the law of attraction, which is your vibrational space, to bring in the things that you desire in your life and that you're passionate about. And we've always been given this notion that when we want something and when we desire it, that we feel a little bit guilty or shameful for thinking that we could have this. But here and now, it's time to shine and bring your light. And look how much light you bring. Look at all the light. Look at the candles in the card. Look, even in here, in the palm of her hands, she is, and she stands proud of who she is. And the cool thing about this, you know, the magnetism of the Queen of Wands. It's sort of like, yep, I'm over here. I'm right here. Here I am. And the things that need to come to you, or that belong to you, or that resonate with you, just they come in. What, you know, sort of like the floodgates are opening for you, and that you are now bringing in everything that you need and manifesting it, because you know, no matter what, I'm still going to be successful. Even when it doesn't seem like I'm not, I'm going to have faith and believe in myself. Even when I get tested, because I've been through harder stuff in my life. I've been through some dark spaces in my life, and now I'm not afraid of it. I'm not afraid of the darkness, because I know now where the light comes from within me. And I'm open to receive love and abundance and all things good for me. And I surrender to this. I don't try to control it. I just go with the flow. And I love that. Oh, I love this reading. I even feel this in myself. The love that comes in, the love that comes from you, and the love that comes from your universal unconditional love with the cosmos itself. So we're just going to get some messages from Mother Isis. Ooh, straight away. We have Divine Sun Child and Cartouche, which I'll just show you the pictures. Divine Sun Child. And this message says, blessings of the sun flow to you now. It is time to allow your life to flourish without limits. Let your light burn bright and without veil, just like the midsummer sun burning without contest in the Egyptian desert. It is time to shine bright. Exactly. Oh my gosh, that's so gorgeous. You are definitely in the space of Queen of Wands, magnetic, alluring, charming, and knowing exactly what you want. And here we have Cartouche. Cartouche is a protection tablet that a lot of Egyptian gods and deities usually had. So if you didn't know what a Cartouche was. And it says, Cartouche, choose to release that which would lower your vibration into fear. Come back to love. Stay true to yourself, and you shall inspire others to think or speak positively when they are around you. Invoking the power of speech and words for your strength, protection, and spiritual growth will work effectively for you. So definitely you are protected by the universe, by Mother Isis, the loving divine mother. And she actually is the rejuvenator, the resurrector of life itself. So things are starting to roll for you. And with her protection, that divine feminine energy protecting you, it allows you to feel secure and moving through negative energies easier. And if you need help, don't be afraid to ask the universe for some help. Okay? This is definitely about asking for protection when needed, when it's really rough, when you really need some guidance or clarity. Ask for it. The thing is, the universe is willing to play ball with you when you're willing to surrender and play ball with them. It's the same thing. It's like a mutual exchange. So hopefully when you see this message, it resonates with you. And if you made it to the end, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for supporting me. If this resonates with you, let me know in comments below. And yeah, check out my description box for any details. And until next time, guys, take care. Bye.